really quick. And then comes YouTube. That's what I like to see. Kind of coming on time, kind of coming at the right moment, kind of. I'll take what I can get. Hey, everybody. It's Louis Porter Jr. I'm coming to you here in my secret bunker of my house with all kinds of cool ideas and stuff you should check out for this Tuesday edition of Transparency Agenda. And another one of those titles. I'm giving you one of those kind of titles. I give you those kind of titles, you can figure out what's the good, bad idea. So we'll get to that in a second. So let's start out with, what's really important, what everyone really came for, the stuff that people are interested in, the ones that are like, hey, I came here to hear about such and such. Yeah, so let's start it out with my personal favorite, the Kickstarters. There's actually a couple Kickstarters I want to add. I haven't added yet, but I'm still debating about adding them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's a combination of I don't know how much they've made, or if they're going to make it, or if it's exciting enough. Because really, I want to bring value. I want to bring a lot of value to when I do these shows. I don't want to just be like, oh, we're doing this and another one of this. And I want to bring real value to the show so you can get excited by coming to watch and seeing the cool thing. And like, yeah, you got to get to the general stuff I talk about, but I want you to understand why you should get excited about this. So right off, top secret, boom. Still $97,358. 8 days to go. I think they're gonna do like 110 maybe. That's what I'm guessing. $110,000. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see this because I'm really excited. I mean, it's just ridiculous how excited I am about this, but I'm really excited for this one. I really cannot wait. It's gonna be fun. I mean, even you see the smile on my face. So yeah, I'm totally excited about that. Next up, a new Pass Compendium from our boys over at Cobalt Press. Currently at $22,775. That's an odd number, but okay. 9 days to go, a lot of stuff going on. They still got, they got tons of stuff to do. They got tons of stuff to go. This is going to be a success no matter what. I'm not surprised, shocked, or even amazed. The quality of the product has been proven once again by a lot of great guys working on it. So that's not even a question or even a thing. Next up, of course, we're going to talk about our buddies on Patreon. Oh, that's right. I got to change this one. As I remember, for some reason, Facebook won't let me put all the original Patreon people on one list. So I've got to break it kind of in two lists, which I think is kind of silly, but I do what they tell me, and that's how it works. Finish. I almost push finish. Okay, why did this do that? Chain. Okay, that was really weird. Yeah, that was really weird. I just broke it like that. Okay, so yeah, there's our whole list of people you should support. The list is what the list is. If you're not checking these people out anyway, I think you're missing a great opportunity to learn stuff just from a business perspective. There's a lot of stuff you can learn. Ask a Pathfinder, Clinton Boomer, every firm of painting, Jim Zub, Lessons in Screenplay, Liz Courts, Owen Casey Stevens, Raging Swan, and Wright Publishing. I think all these have great skills and abilities that you can use in your daily business approaches. And I think it's kind of important that you should check these out. I mean that in a true, serious sense. You really need to check these out. If you're not checking them out, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't want to mean this in a bad way, but are you trying to fail? Do you want to fail? I mean, is that the plan you're going with? I mean, that's not a plan I would go with, but that's your plan. You can do what you want to do, but I wouldn't do that. Just saying, that's what I wouldn't do. Next up, of course, some self-promo and some good business. New Access is going great as always. I've got some announcements to make soon on that. I talked to Jeff about some stuff, and we're solidifying that. Stonemeyer blog. I didn't even check if it was news today. I didn't even check. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get busy. Casting White Net is still up. That was from the 17th. Yesterday? Yes, yesterday. Black Diamond Games. I know Gary Ray, who's doing Black Diamond, is taking a trip, so his videos may not be coming out as fast as they used to. He just did his newest one called Employee Fill-In Trap. I think this is probably very interesting. I think if you run retail, it's a very good thing to watch. I think it's very important that you watch. But I'm big like that. I'm very much on like watch and pay attention to that kind of stuff. And I think it's crucial. And of course, as always, Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. I listened to him all day today at work. A lot of good inspiration I got there. Got some good ideas going. Gave me some ideas that I can use to make my my business and personal life great. So I think that's a win-win. I'm a big fan of Gary V. If you're not listening to Gary V, which I'd be really surprised if you weren't, if you're watching this show, I can't say enough good things about that and what's going on. So there we are, going to go for that. So today's title, of course, you saw, ICV2 just went to Defcon Stupid. So there was an article that came out earlier today I was reading. I was like, oh, let me check this thing out. Bum, bum, bum. Let me read a little bit more. Da, 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 da. And then it asked me, hey, if you want to read more, sign up here. Go Pro, as they've been referring to it. Go Pro. And it's like, if you want to go pro and get some really great pro articles, it's only going to cost you. And that moment, I stopped listening when I heard it's going to cost you. But let me tell you what's going to cost you so you'll get it. The monthly plan is $9.99, or your annual plan is $8.33 per month. These are both per month, 17%. You know, and it's like, hey, we'll give you access to this cool stuff. And at that moment, I really thought to myself saying, that was the dumbest thing I've heard all week. You're like, why would you think I'm going to pay for news? In this day and age, putting stuff behind a paywall is absolutely a waste of time. Look, there's way too many free people giving away information. There's way too many doing it already. Why would I pay for it? Why would I even think about paying for it? Why would I be like, I think I'll do no, nothing. I'm not going to pay for it. I can find tons of other places that don't have me pay for it. So why would I waste time paying for it? Yeah, I mean, they're really just trying to get money. And I get it. You know, they must have some money issues. Because I look at the whole page, there's not a lot of advertising on the page anymore. There's just not. So I'm wondering, it's like, okay, there's not a lot of advertising. You're not generating enough sales. So that's what that's about. If you're not generating sales, you're not generating advertising, why would I pay? And it's like, look here. You got a section for advertising. You can check it out and see here and see how much money and stuff like that. Look, I just paid very recently a very large sum of money to someone to advertise. Now, I'm not gonna tell you the amount because A, it's none of your business, but I will tell you it was in the 4-digit range. That's right, 4 digits. The person I with had a reach of roughly 90,000 people, specifically for our field. So it kind of made a lot of sense for me to make this deal. And it was a lot of sense. I thought about it. I really was like, do I want to pay this money? And I'm like, you know what? I couldn't beat the potential that I could make on this. I really couldn't. Just pure out what they were offering, what I asked for. It was worth every cent. It was expensive. Don't get me wrong, but it was worth every cent. So with that, I said, okay, I put my money down. Boom, and we set a deal. And I know this is going to help us out in the long term. That being said, ICV2 is a news source. It's a news source of gaming and comics, stuff like that. And it's just a news source. It isn't like they are, the gatekeepers to this. Because let's just be honest, there are no gatekeepers to this. There's just people who are reporting on the news. And if you look hard enough, you can find enough of this information out there. I mean, look, this is ICV as pro retailer tips and tricks. Dude, they want you to pay for stuff. They want you to pay for this. But really, let's just call it like it is. There are a lot of guys giving out free stuff. Hello, Gary Ray does videos just about every single day giving out free information about what's going on in the industry. So why in the hell would I pay for it? That just sounds still stupid. It's like once again, these guys didn't read Gary V's book. They don't know what jab, 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 right hook means. They went jab, jab, right hook, right hook, right hook, right hook. And it's like, no one's going to pay for it. There's no need to pay for it. Okay, look, Newsarama. Newsarama is one of the websites I go to. If you don't know this, Newsarama is a very well-known and well-respected comic book website. Anything I want to know about comics, if it's even movies, just like that, they've got a Newsarama. They just got it. Newsarama's going to have the information. I can look at it. Be like, okay, is this good? Let me check this out. Oh, nope. Like right now, they have like a 9 or 10 little, it's going to go. 10 little slider up top that tells you like the 10 most recent stories. Next to it, 4 more that are coming. Like here's one: full comics, the Marvel full solicitation list. That means Diamond's book is due out either this week or next week. So I have the full solicitation list of what's coming out for the for the whole thing. It's just there's a ton of information here. Shazam starts for production in February. Deadpool versus Old Man Logan, new title from Shealy and Henderson. This has got tons of comic book information. RPG information and gaming information can be found in other places, but this is my spot for comic stuff. And it just makes me laugh a lot that someone would think that I'm going to put this information on a paywall and try to get some money off of it because I need the money. And to me, it's like, and don't get me wrong, Newsarama also doesn't have a lot of stuff on their website. When I say a lot of stuff, I mean a lot of advertising stuff. And that's something that I'm like, why aren't you guys advertising more? You should be advertising more. Get that advertising revenue. And maybe they do it with the companies and stuff like that. But it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know why ICV2 thinks that's a good long-term plan for them. I don't think, dude, I wouldn't pay for it. I just won't pay for it. There's no need for me to pay for it. There's no economic upside for me paying for news, especially news that I can go out and learn. Oh my God. I mean, dude, do a video. Do a video, do something. Get people interested that way. Don't be trying to be like, you're going to be interested by giving me money. It's like, why do I need to give you money? Can I just, got some cool stuff? And nope, you've got to give me money. Oh, Bad Ideas 106. I just saw one of the new covers for the Falcon book. Yeah, just like, Marvel makes no sense sometimes. They put a whole new character as a Patriot on the book and this young black kid. And the first thought that came to my mind was, you do know that you already have a young black kid named the Patriot who's in Young Avengers for a very long time and actually has Captain America's DNA inside, because he's descendant of the black Captain America, for that whole series, Elijah Bradley. And you already have a guy who's actually got Captain America's abilities. So why do we make a second Patriot who's black? I don't. Somebody at Marvel didn't even do the common research of, geez, I wonder what that guy's doing. We got a black character we could push. He's already been in books. It's already done well. The Young Avengers has done very, very well. Boom, let's just do him up. No, we got to do a whole new character. This is what happens when you have marketing run badly. The company. It's just ridiculous. Oh my God. I'm just mad how bad it is. It's like, ugh, who thought of that? He should be fired. Oh, and this horrible cover for Luke Cage. I don't know why this book looks so bad all the time now. I haven't been impressed with Luke Cage as of late, and the Heroes for Hire. I want to see better books. When I say that, I'm being nice. What I'm really saying is I want to see a lot better books, because these books are horrible. And I don't mean horrible. I mean horrible. I can't understand why some of this stuff is, oh my God, just done like this. Ugh. See what happens when you get old and bitter? This is what happens. I just want people to try harder at the work they do so they can put out awesome stuff. Because the more awesome stuff you put out, the better for it is, at least for my mindset. I think it's the better you do. Put out more cool stuff. Put out awesome stuff. Let people see awesome stuff. Let people get excited about stuff. And when they get excited, boom, everybody's happy. Oh, look, some Brood. They're bringing back the Brood, apparently, in X-Men Blue and Gold. The Brood are definitely one of my favorite X-Men, I could say villains, aliens, monstrosities. Let's go with that. So yeah, so I'm happy with that. But of course, these prices have already pissed me off. 32-page comic book, $3.99. 64-page comic book, $5.99. That's Mighty Thor 700. Champions sell $3.99, $3.99, $3.99, $3.99. Deadpool has like apparently two coming out the same month, and it has the audacity $3.99 each. Like you give me some kind of deal or something. It just, oh my goodness, this is what they do. Oh, why are you even doing this? So yeah, so here we are. I think people have forgotten the most important thing and what we should be focusing on. And now you're like, what do you mean? What's the most important thing? The most important thing is acquiring customers and satisfying their needs, because they can always find the stuff they're doing somewhere else. Now, you don't have to believe me about that. You don't have to like that. You don't have to even accept that. But if I was you, and I'm not you, but if I was you, I would go out of my way to find ways to get new customers and get them excited about the projects. Because a lot of these projects are not that exciting. The costs are kind of crazy. I mean, I haven't seen a book yet that's under $3.99. So we're at $4 a book. We're officially at $4 a comic book. $4 a comic book. Mother of three wants to buy 3 of her kids' comic books. How much do they cost her? $12. The end. There is no small level newsprint book that kids can just jump on for a couple bucks. And a couple, I mean 2. I don't mean 4, I mean 2. Because when you do the tax of this, it's going to be nearly $5. It's a $5 bill. People pay attention to $5. It's like, a $5 bill for a comic. They're going to do a lot of that. And these guys haven't figured out how to fix that problem. And then the thing at the time is like, forcing people to pay on the whole digital aspect of it. It's just like, come on, man. That's funny. It's very funny. Sean made it very good funny. But just, you know, I wish these guys would understand you've got to generate your money in different ways to build interest. And Marvel, let's be honest, Marvel makes most of their money on their movies. They're not really making money on these comics. These comic things are just something they do to put out to help keep promote stuff, point blank. So if that's true and that's the way it is, I would not have a book more than like $250. You know, the highest book we have is $250, and we're gonna go put on newsprint. If someone says, "Oh, newsprint, it's the worst. I can't stand it." Oh, do you prefer paying like $4 for a book? Well, no, I really don't want to pay much for a book. Oh, so $250 is too much. Well, no, I like to. Okay, we're gonna save the pretty paper when we do the trade paperback. So we're gonna save that money there and pass the savings off to you. You know, one of those old statements. But you can't tell me you can't print on newsprint. You know, you can't tell me that. It's just at this point, it's just ridiculous. You should be doing newsprint like it's going out of style. Okay, look. One of my favorite. I guess I'm gonna look this up. Every time not every time, but yeah, every time I try to go to like a big sale of comics, like when Tate's has them, I look through boxes for comics and like that. Come on. I look through comics and I look for stuff, and the stuff I look for is I look for a lot of unusual stuff, just like kind of stuff that some people will be like, "Why are you reading that?" Some of it's marketing ideas, some of it's just good ideas. So a long time ago, Marvel, good lord, DC came out with this whole line, this whole Wednesday comics idea, which I still think was a brilliant idea. What was that? Is that like a censor dropped out? Yeah, when Tate censors. I thought this was one of the most brilliant ideas. This came out in 2009, August 2009. This whole thing was $3.99. If you're wondering, this is how big the page is. All right, you see my head. I'm figuring this is like almost 12 inches. So this thing is huge. This thing is huge. It's one big sheet. It's newspaper print. Boom. It's like these one big page comic books. They have a collected version that's online. You can buy it from Amazon. It's really impressive. I like the original so I can get stuff in my hands, and I just think it's important to do and stuff like that. I got to fold this back correctly. But, you know, it goes to me like, okay, this big monstrosity is $4. And this is 9 years ago. I bought this out of a penny thing. It was like 5 for $1. So, you know what that means. It didn't sell well. I think it goes back down to the price again. I said if they did this on a weekly basis, and here Kate has it listed for $4.25, but I know I got another five for $1 bin, or 3 for $1 bin, whatever. It's less than $1. Let's put it that way. I know that if we could do the same thing, same quality, same print quality, and do a comic book, kids wouldn't care. If the price was cool and parents could afford it, they wouldn't care. They'd be like, "Oh, great, serve them up." $2.50. You can't tell me you couldn't do this thing for $2.50. You just can't tell me that. It's not feasibly possible anymore. I don't believe him in saying, "Oh, it's impossible. We can't do it." No, if you're really smart, you tag it like this. Oh, phone, be quiet. You tag it like this. You're the writer of this thing. Yeah, I'm the writer. You're the artist. Okay, you guys sell over X amount. We're gonna pay you X amount of dollars. But you make the incentive really worth it. So you do like the old school Marvel did. Marvel did for a long time. Theirs was the $100,000. You got the 100,000 units sold. You got the writer got a cent, and the artist got a cent, and the inker got like a half a cent. Now you're like, well, what does that mean? That's not like a lot of money until you start really thinking about it for a second. So let's use my calculator, and we'll use some old-fashioned numbers, but you'll get to it. All right, good. Why is everybody writing me? So Captain America used to sell 250,000 copies per month. So over the initial 100,000, they sold 150,000 times 1 cent each. Oh, what is this? Oh, hold on a second. That means every month you generated an extra $1,500. 250,000 books, 100,000, 15. You're probably saying, well, that's not a lot of money. Yeah, that's not a lot of money if you only write 1 book a month. Now, back in the olden days, writers used to write 2 or 3 books a month. So let's do the math on that. Time that times 3. Oh, $4,500 a month in bonus pay. This isn't your regular pay. This is your bonus pay. And that's if you sell $250 million each. Okay, let's suppose you're not that good. Suppose you're only selling 50,000 extra. Let's just say. Not a million. Let's see this boy. Times 0.01. That's only $500 a month. That's only 500. That's only 50,000 more. If you do 3 books like that, $1,500. You take that $1,500, you put it in your pocket. Boom, you don't do anything with it. You get your normal pay, whatever it is. Boom, you live on that. The other $1,500 you put in your pocket, sit away. You pay for 3 salary on 3 books. I'm gonna guess you're gonna be making at least enough money where you're making at least $40,000 to probably $50,000 a year. That's not a huge amount of money, but if you live somewhere and God knows where, boom, you got 3 books. And then you can do your own side projects and stuff. And you've got your bonus money. Remember your bonus money? Every month that bonus money keeps coming to you. And if you keep increasing your numbers, you become more popular, you make more bonus money. You know, this is something that Marvel hadn't done in a long time. And I always thought it was a great idea when they did it initially. I always thought it was embarrassingly stupid that they discontinued it and they just raised the price of books. And the price of books now, if you can sell 30,000 copies or even 50,000 copies, you're considered to be it's a home run. And I just looked to it. I'm like, how is it a home run when you sell for $4? You know, 50,000 copies, $4 a piece, $200,000. You know, that's the home run. You know, if you sold, $250 a pop, got 100,000. You know, 2.5 times as many as a 40,000. What sounds like a better deal? What sounds like a better deal? Most people are like, well, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. No, it does matter. It does. You want to sell more copies of books to people. The more stuff they buy, the more stuff you have to reach out to diversify. And Marvel's forgot that. Marvel is never like a big, super diverse world anyway, but at least they tried some stuff. But like now it's so paranoid, no one wants to do anything. That's why these books come and go. And Marvel doesn't, which I still don't get, Marvel doesn't do like limited series anymore. I would do, any book to become popular, if it's going to sell, you got to go, it's a 3-step process. You got to do 2 limited series, and they got to be 2 successful limited series, which means they buy the first 4, they sell out, they sell the numbers they're supposed to, they go where they're supposed to, great. Do a second limited series. Same strong as strong, if not stronger sales. If they're weaker, no way, we won't be doing a 3rd one. If we get to a 3rd one, then we go, okay, we're going to start as a limited, and then we're going to tell people we're going to expand it to an ongoing to see how long it goes. And if it doesn't, again, you tell them, oh, it's going to be a limited run. But then you say, you know what? And then after issue 1 comes out, you go, know what? The numbers came back. They're so awesome. We're going to make it a monthly series. It's a trick of marketing. Not really that impressive. And then you go with it. That's it. That's the master plan. It's not that rugged or awesome, but that's the plan. But that doesn't get happen. We get books that start up. They think it's going to be 5 or 6 issues. It's only 2. It has problems. They can't get off the ground. They got to cancel it. Oh, the orders didn't come back. It didn't come in time. There's all kinds of BS that goes on. And I'm just not going to be involved with that. I'm going to be the guy thinking, how in the world can I do awesome stuff for awesome people, make us awesome money? Because, I'm going to say awesome money is important to me. Did I mention the part awesome money? Just saying. Whew, Jesus, that's what I'm saying. All right, let me get out of here. I got more work to do. I got to finish up some stuff from Starfinder. Got to make some call to some people. Oh, look for all the people about Starfinder. Oh, God, I'm having a lot of fun with Starfinder. I'm not going to lie. I'm having a lot of fun. I think the first project I'm working on, I'm trying to make it shorter than longer. Because I'm like, ooh, I can make it even longer. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get a short, cool project. People going to spend, $2-3 on it and be good. So that's my plan. So if we're waiting for my Starfinder stuff, you just got to wait. So I made a very interesting, I'll say, text to someone, 2 texts today. One person, but something we just wanted to confirm and get them on the same page. I think it's great. The second one, if it works out, I got to call 2 more people. And if it works out, let me just tell you, just pack it in. We're gonna run this. If these people agree, like I said, we're gonna run this, call it a day. You all go home, get your sandwiches, go sit down, do something else because we got this. We got this. I don't mean this jokingly. I mean, we got this. Got it. Have a nice day. That's it. All right, everybody. So as usual, boom, check us out over here on YouTube. Check us up right here in front on Facebook. Do us a big favor as always. Give your mother and father a hug and kiss. Tell them that you love them. Tell them you're thankful for them. They'll appreciate that. Go give your kids a hug and kiss. Tell them they're awesome. Tell them they're great. They can do anything. They put their minds to it. They need that kind of motivation. That's a good thing. I'm getting out of here. Tomorrow might be a little bit of a weird show. I've got to do some work tomorrow, and I might be late and there might be some issues on time, but we're going to hope to be on time. If not, I might be doing a show in my car again for another little weird throwback. What can I say? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good night.